Hi everyone, welcome to Bloom and Be Still. My name is Fabi, and today I'm going to be doing my first book of the month unboxing. Okay. Yes, cute. So, book of the month is a subscription box where they send you a book of, I think it's the company's choice. Like they have a theme for that month, and then based off your likings, they send you a random book from that list. And then you can also add on some books. These are going to be like physical books and not like the ebooks. I saw it on one of my ads, of course, in social media stuff where, the girl gets the subscription and so forth. And there was a little perk for this month of May that just passed that if you were to subscribe with them, they give you this cute little book tote, which I'm a sucker for totes. Do I need these little freebies? No. But is it cute? Yes. So I went ahead and grabbed it. Also, because for a first time subscriber, you only paid $5. So that was going to be a $5 for a book that typically runs between, I believe, like $20 to $25. And I also got a little book tote, so I'm excited to see that. So $5 for those two things. And then come to find out, once I went ahead and purchased it and started the subscription, they also sent me a free book, which I think is pretty darn cool. I'm very excited because they gifted me a book that is along the same lines of the genre that I like, which for me was like fantasy, romance, like girly stuff. So I'm really excited about it. I did look at the reviews for the book that I got to choose. So I got to choose my first book, like the main one. And I'm really excited about it. I saw really good reviews and it's really cute, themed, and I like the book cover. And then the second book, the one that they gifted me, also has really good reviews, and it's along the same lines, like witches, dragons, fantasy, romance stuff. And I'm really excited about it because they both had really good reviews. I used to love to read when I was younger. So when I was like in high school, college, I loved reading and just getting lost in like fantasy stuff. I've always thought it was really cool. But then as I got like older and I went into my master's degree and then became a mama, like I have not read in a very long time. Part of that too, I like mentioned in my previous video, I'm really hoping to also spend more time in general, like reading my Bible and doing Bible studies. So I'm really excited about that. But then there's also the like fictional stuff that I kind of want to get back into. So just in general reading, I do want to be mindful of God's time. So I want to make sure that I do that more so. So I don't know. I got to figure out, I'm an agenda person. Like I need to have my stuff on a planner. So I got to figure out my times, like when it would be best to be able to read. So right now I'm thinking maybe doing my quiet time and Bible studies in the evening once my children are asleep so that I can really focus in on what I'm studying from the Bible and meditating on that, really soaking it in without the kiddos running around. And then maybe my like fictional, like fun reads like this would be like in between the day when my kiddos are winding down and we're just relaxing or they're outside. Like that would be really nice to just have like, like a cup of coffee or a little drink on the side, hanging out with my kiddos and then reading a book. So I'm excited about it. So overall, $5 for 2 books and a cute tote. Yes, please. So here's the tote. Oh, it's a tiny little tote. So it's a small, they said, mini book tote. They had 3 options. The other 2 were sold out, which I was really bummed about because I really liked the phrase that they had. Like each one has, like this is the book of the month. On this side, it's a book of the month. And then they each had a little like snarky phrase in the other side. This one says bookish, which, y'all, I had to look up what bookish means because I didn't know what it meant. So, needless to say, no, I am not bookish right now at this time because I have not read in a very long time. But I am one at heart. I used to be, so hopefully I can resurface that part of me. So this one says bookish. The other two were sold out. I really liked one of them that said unreliable narrator because I feel like that's me. I start going off on little tangents and then I can't really ever almost get to the point. But yeah, so I thought that one was very fitting. It was sold out. And then I think the other one was like nobody reads anymore is what it said. So really cute. But yeah, you can just have your little book in here. It doesn't have a zipper. I don't think, oh, it does. I'm so sorry, it does. Cool. So it folds like this was inward like that, and you can fold it out. No pocket inside, but it's very deep. Oh, that's awesome. So it covers up. So if I were to take my little book in here, this covers up. Cute. And it does have a little front pocket here. So I guess this is the front where this phrase is, and then the back has that. Cute. Okay. You guys, these are nice books. Because this box was heavy. Whenever I grabbed it, I was like, oh man, this is a heavy box. Oh my gosh, these are so nice. Okay. It's like hardcover. I thought it was going to be like the soft, like, you know, paper cover. I don't know what you call it. But yeah, it's a hardcover. Like, this is legit. Okay. This is the one I chose. I'm really excited about it. It's called Violet Thistlethwaite. Violet Thistlethwaite is Not a Villain Anymore by Emily Krumholtz. And so basically it's about a witch who used to be bad. So she would use her magic, you know, to like dark magic. And now she no longer wants to be a bad witch. She wants to be a good witch. Like, she wants to be a good person. So she's trying to like redeem herself, and had moved to a new town and now owns like a floral shop and uses her magic for good and cutesy greenery stuff, which is right down my lane as far as plants, greenery, beautiful crystals and earthy things. I love all that. No, I don't practice magic, but I love all things earth-like. So I thought this was really cute. You can see here like all the little plants, and just look at this cover. It's freaking adorable. How cute is that? Okay, and it's they made their debut with Book of the Month. So I guess Book of the Month has like this little like phrase. It's in the actual cover. November 2025. Okay, so it was a debut in November 2025. I guess, you know, around the fall time. Book of the Month, printed and bound in the USA. Cute. These are really nice. This is the inside of it. And it has their Book of the Month emblem. How beautiful are these? Okay, I love cute, pretty books. And I love the way they smell, so I'm about to smell it right now. I love the way libraries, yeah, the paper, I love it. The way libraries smell and stuff. I'm really impressed with the quality of these books. Like, I would think it's just like some simple cheapy one. You know, not that the other ones aren't bad, but you know, and they're not. So I paid $5, y'all, for this, and this is the free one, which is the thick mama. Okay, that's amazing. And I think they run each like at $20 and up. Like, they have to be like between $20 and $30. So I think that's awesome. And then if I were to continue the subscription for the next month and so forth, it's $17.99 per month for a book. So it's one book for $18, and they range anywhere between, like I said, I think $20, $25 and up. So you still get a discounted price. I mean, I honestly was just thinking I'm gonna just get the first month because it's only $5 and I get these freebies. But I don't know, looking at the quality of these and like if I'm actually going to be reading more, which I'm excited about and really hope so, I may actually keep it. But anyways, this is the other book that had really good reviews. Yeah, ladies were like, oh my gosh, I loved it so much. I can't wait for the second one, blah, blah, blah. It's called Bloodbound. You duel or you die. And then basically this one is about two opposing kingdoms. I almost feel like Romeo and Juliet, where it's like the witch's kingdom and then the dragon's kingdom, and they have to duel to the death to maintain power. Along those lines. See, unreliable narrator here is what I read. And what I'm thinking is the witch girl, queen, princess, whatever, and the dragon king guy, prince, are gonna end up falling in love or something like that is what I'm thinking. But predictable, yes. Do I love it? And am I a sucker for those type of fantasy romance stuff, line genres? Yes, I am. Regular ones, like humans, I'm like, I don't really care for, like that one movie that everybody likes. What is it called? Not a Walk to Remember. The Notebook. Okay. The Notebook. Too mushy for me. I don't like that. But if you add in some action stuff, like fantasy stuff, yes. Yes, please. I like those type of like romance, action, fantasy genres. That's fun. So, anyways, Bloodbound. I heard really good things about it. Apparently they had, when it first came out, a really pretty book that had like the colored pages. Like here was like I think like a red color, and apparently you can switch it. Not this one, but there was some like I guess the special edition had that, and then the cover like this thing was opposite color, so you can do the red or you can do blue for I don't know which one stood for what, but this one doesn't. Somebody on social media was like asking book of the month, why didn't my book come like the special edition one? And I'm like, I'm just happy that I got this for free. Like, my goodness, like, this is such a nice book. See, hardcover. There goes her emblem again. And yeah, so yeah, I'm just grateful that they gifted this to me. That is so nice. I did not have to do that at all. It's a big book. It smells good. But yeah, big book. Heard really good things about it. I'm very excited. Let's see. Okay. I'm very particular about these things. I don't want to mess up the... How cute is that? Okay. And then they also give you a bookmark. Cute. And Fiction Forward. Is it? I guess there's a little pamphlet. Yeah. Welcome to the club. The best new fiction. 12 times a year, every 28 to 31 days, usually in the morning, sometimes closer to midday. Our mission is to bring the best new fiction forward. Okay, so they have new fiction books. Okay, so new books. Celebrating and championing emerging authors and the distinctively fresh work they are uniquely capable of writing. Providing our readers with books they might not have found elsewhere. And did we mention we've been doing this for quite some time? Since our founding in 1926. Wow. Since our founding in 1926, we've chosen many unknown books that later became iconic works of American fiction. That is so cool. So I guess they mostly debut and bring out like new authors for them. Because I did see that these two books were debuted through Book of the Month. In a world with what some might call an overabundance of illusion of choice, our readers enjoy the satisfaction and certainty that comes with our selection process and the quality of the books we send their way. Here's to the months ahead, fiction forward. I love that. And you guys, like, this is not even, like, they're not even kidding. Like, the quality of these books, I'm telling you, I'm so impressed. Reading a lot of books isn't what sets us apart. Selecting just a few of them each month does. Each selection is carefully chosen by the Book of the Month editorial team, a talented and passionate group of people who love fiction and read it like it's their job, because it is. That's cute. Brianna Goodman, editorial director at Book of the Month. She's one of the ladies that picked these books. Thank you. Okay, why am I reading this? I don't know. The books you've been looking for, the books you haven't been looking for. We work hard to bring you a mix of books likely to be in your sweet spot, as well as intriguing outliers to tempt you into venturing further afield. We're not afraid of any genre or books that defy genres. We just look for good books and send them your way. That's awesome. Yeah. See? Okay. Cool. Well, I mean, that's awesome. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. No, I'm not sponsored at all, of course. I'm just a little old person in the corner of this world. In my little sweet spot corner. But if y'all want to, take a look at Book of the Month. This was in May. I don't know if they'll still have the little bag, but if you're a sucker for little goodies, here's one. And they might actually even send you an extra free book, which they did for me. Thank you so much, Book of the Month. That was very, very sweet of you. And I'm excited to hopefully start up one of my good cozy hobbies again. So thank y'all. Have a blessed day. Bye.